What is up, everyone? It's 1EF Branson, and today we're going to be talking about something that's a big deal. Okay, that's your mental health as far as being a streamer. I've been a streamer for several years, and in doing so, if you plan to stream, you're going to need to have thick skin because people they're gonna come in your life. They may not stay long. They may leave. They may make up lies and try to trash your name. This happens a lot in social media. You could have someone you talk to every day, share all your personal shit with, and then the next day they're turning on you saying some shit you never done. So you could say that'll never happen to you, but if you're saying that, you probably haven't streamed long enough. Because sometimes people will get jealous of your success. They will hate you for no reason other than the fact that you're up at the top. It's happened. I'm a streamer on an app called Epic, and I was at the top for a while, and I got a lot of hate for it. People resent you when you do well, especially if you're doing it genuinely. Like, what is there to be mad about? Celebrate other people's wins. If you're putting in the work and you got the people and the support, and you were sitting up on top, then you deserve to be there. If you're doing it genuinely. So I just want to touch on that because your mental health's important. So if you let every situation start to eat at you, it's going to shift the direction of your streams because you're going to be focused and frustrated with those people, and that's going to be what you talk about. It's normal to talk about those things because it's on your mind. You just want to get it out. But keep in mind, the more you talk about those people, that's free publicity. If I was to complain about so and so and how much I don't like them, I am putting someone who's disrespecting me's name out there. I'm making them more popular. I'm making people curious about them. I'm filling their room and bringing people to them. You don't want to do that. You don't want to reward people who are shitty. You want your people to stay with you. And the right people that you hang out with will know who you are. They've spent enough time with you, or they can come in and assess that you're a decent human being and these things that are being said are not true. So please, y'all, if you're streamers, take care of yourselves. Try not to be stressing and tripping over these people. Some people are going to use you as a stepping stone to build off of you because you have something they want. Other people want your money. Other people will pretend to be your friends and then backstab you for no reason. Some people just hate you for nothing. So just protect your health and yourself. And if you need to take a break or step back for a minute, that's okay. No one's forcing you to be on. But if you can power through it, keep your stream going. Don't let them win. If they're inside your head, they're stopping you from being you. You're giving them that power. And it's okay to talk to somebody offline, but when you start airing out stuff in a public setting, it just gets worse. It's going to spread. If you don't feed into their bullshit, it will stop. Yes, they're going to talk. Yes, you're going to hear things about yourself that aren't true. Yes, it's frustrating. But eventually, those people doing that to you are going to get bored. They're going to get bored of doing it, and they're going to move on to somebody else, right? So then you won't be the talk of the town. Someone else will. If it's a bigger app, it's easily hidden. Small apps, it tends to be everyone on the app knows your business. That can be concerning. But if it's not something you're doing, who gives a shit, right? You didn't do it. You didn't do it. You know who you are. You're genuine people. That's how you're going to know who they are, because the real ones will be around. They're going to understand. They're going to know that somebody's spewing some bullshit, and you're not going to have to stress over that. Now, I know I used myself as an example in this, but this is something that happens to a lot of people. So, hopefully this was helpful to you. And if you guys have any input, please leave it in the chat. Once again, my name is 1EF Branson. I'm going to be making more of these videos, talking about different subjects and posting them, things I've encountered as a streamer. And, just if it's not something you're vibing with, just walk away. There's a block button, move on, stay positive, stay healthy. Much love, guys. I appreciate your time. Hope you all have a wonderful day. If you want, hit that follow button, like, comment, share. Help me get this video out there to other people so they can hear what I have to say. It would be greatly appreciated.